Hello, hello. Thank you for checking in. It is Friday, Funny Friday, a regular feature of Live with Lorielle, where we share jokes to put everybody in a good mood for the weekend. And what a weekend this is. Today is the last Friday of 2006. One more day. I'm sorry, 2016. One more day until New Year's Eve. Woohoo! I still wake. How is it that Sunday will be next year? How is that possible? Sunday is next year. Wait, what happened? 2016 is like a bad dream. I just want to wake up and find out that none of this ever happened. 2017, I want to wake up and be back to 2015. Okay? Anyone else with me? Woohoo! So, yeah. It's like that season of Dallas. There's that famous season of Dallas where, what was it? Yes, you've heard about it. They made somebody shot JR. They actually spoofed it on The Simpsons. And then I guess it didn't go well or something, or the audience didn't like it. So the new season was that they woke up and the last season was just a dream. I think they did something like that on a Bob Newhart show too, or something like that. I remember seeing a clip once. But anyhow, I digress. Yes, I want to wake up and it's all just a dream. Hello. And Sam Basta on YouTube says, bah humbug, another sucky year. Yes, that's exactly the word I was looking for, Sam. Sucky. Hello, let me say hello to everybody. Allura Star and Shocker and Sturgis Guy and Thesis and House of Dave and Sam and St. Clinton and Eric and Petey and Tim and Ryan and Photo and Philip Chandler and Mark Mean and Star Raven and Ian G. Tomlinson and Fairies Lover and Lucky Girl and Azure Yusuf and LaCram and Marcel and Jim Dandy and Bill Knaus and Scott Kimmis and Joe Barney and Red Stapler and John McCain and N1 QOV and Blair Cooper and Brett and Terry Sue and Cosmic Joe and Jay Dolman and Kata Kata and Max and wait, who am I missing? Gluten Swede and Good Looking Guy and Marty. Am I missing anyone? Wing Doggy. Wing Doggy, yeah. David Jones says, it sounds like I'm in a fish tank. I don't know. Is there anyone else besides David Jones having weird sound? Wing Doggy says, I look hot. Really? Wing Doggy? I have zero makeup on. Zero. Nothing. Zero. Zero. And and how was, yeah, Sam says 2016 has been a nightmare. But the year may have been a nightmare, but last night was a wonderful night with Sweetie. We had a great dinner, and then we saw a movie that I have to recommend to everybody. We saw La La Land, which was so fun. Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling. And it was like an old time singing and dancing movie, and it was so cute and so well done and just so fun and about love and following your dreams and all these things. It was, and Emma Stone plays an actress, and the freaky part of the movie for me is so much of the stuff that happened to her character has happened to me in real life. Like, all these things and other places and the things, I was like, wait, it's like my life. Her life was like, yeah, it was, I related to way too much of it. I was like, whoa. Uh, um, and it was also funny to see, like, they had so many great Los Angeles locations. So it was really wild to watch it and be like, oh, I know that street. I know that building. I know that, like, and they got amazing locations. Like, the movie opens with this giant song and dance number, like on the freeway, like on a main Los Angeles freeway exit ramp. You see cars all over, and you're like, how did they get that location? Like, they have the whole freeway. But it was a really good movie, so I totally recommend it. Oh, and YouTube, I'm getting kickback on YouTube. Says, oh great, oh brother, another chick flick. No, it was really fun. It was a fun movie with singing and dancing. Shut up. It was really good. Really, really good. But it was funny watching the locations, because a lot of times, when you film movies, you'll show the outside of the building and the people walking in, and then you show the inside, and they're two different places. Like, sometimes you use the exterior, like you show the outside of a house, and then you show the inside, and they're two completely different places. And so that happens a lot in this movie, where they're walking on one street, and then they're a building here, and then they're outside a building, then they're inside a building. So I was like, wait, I know where that outside is. I know where that inside is. And they were like, it's funny, because if you recognize the locations, you're like, wait a minute, they're all the way here, and then they're all the way there, and then they're all the way here. But it was funny. Um, yeah. Wait, did I say that? Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's a chick flick or not, but it's a really fun movie. A really fun movie. And even, let me just say this, but even, okay, Sweetie is a tough guy. Is a tough guy, old school. No, doesn't go in for all that sentimental crap, and, doesn't show emotions. I'm sure most of you guys will relate to that. So, being the tough guy, Sweetie loved it. Okay, so we get a recommendation from a guy, loved it, and not only that, shed a tear. Just one tiny, almost tear, like halfway, half of a tear, half, like oh, I got something in my eye. Yes, it was a good movie. So yeah, so there's my recommendation for you guys, tough guys, tough guys out there. You skeptics. No, and the theater was packed. In fact, I was afraid before we left, because we looked online, and like everything was, like, it looked like it was sold out. But we got really good seats. We went to a nice restaurant. We had a delicious dinner, and had a nice movie. So it was good. And Linda says, guess what I get to see this weekend? Let me guess, you're going to go see Star Wars? The new Star Wars, Rogue One? Sam, Sam says he's watched movies where he's seen the outside of a location, and he's watched it and going, wait a minute, I've seen L'Oreal in a picture at that place. That's funny. That is crazy. Oh, Linda says, no, she's going to see The Martian from Netflix. The Martian from Netflix DVDs. Which The Martian? Who's in that? I don't remember. Yeah, I want to see the Star Wars one too, but La La Land. And here's my prediction. And if anyone has any jokes, it's Funny Friday, so we have to have some jokes. But here's my prediction. La La Land is going to win Academy Award. This is Best Picture. Best Picture for musical comedy. I'm going to say wins music. Yeah, musical comedy. And it is musical comedy. Um, so, yeah, really super cute. Highly recommend it. Even tough guys like it. Even when it says it's Melissa McCarthy in it. No, she is not. And David Jones says he thinks The Accountant will win. The Accountant was great. The Ben Affleck film, I really enjoyed that. There's a bunch of films I haven't seen yet, so I don't know all the contenders. But and if you haven't seen Hunt for the Wilder People, one of the best movies of the year. And I'm not sure if it's, have they come out with a list of, no, they haven't come out with the nominees yet. But I would put that one up for like best foreign film. Or do they have a category, best foreign film comedy? Hunt for the, yeah, Hunt for the Wilder People. It's a small film from New Zealand, I believe, either New Zealand or Australia. Um, but yeah, I love The Accountant. But La La Land, really, really great movie. What? I don't know what you mean, David Jones. Premieres of films have been out for years. So is it new? So anyhow, so and it's New Year's. Tomorrow is New Year's, so I'm planning to have a nice fun New Year's with Sweetie. Woohoo! Yay! I hope everybody else. Oh, Linda says The Martian starring Matt Damon. Okay, that's what you're talking about, David Jones. That's right. I never saw that. That's right. I forgot about that film. Oh, and Sam says you will really enjoy The Martian, Linda, with Matt Damon. He says it's an excellent film with lots of interesting science in it as well. That's right, because Matt Damon is marooned on another planet in a space station. I remember the story now. He gets stuck somehow, like on another planet all by himself. Kind of like when Tom Hanks was stuck on that island with just the ball, the volleyball. But this time he's even further than an island, and even worse because there's like no oxygen or water or food. He's like literally in the middle of nowhere in the universe, and he has to figure out. He gets marooned there, and I think he has like 1 month's worth of food and oxygen and all this stuff, and he has to figure out a way. He's got 1 month's time, I think, to figure out a way to make it so that he can survive. So he has to figure out how to start, growing some food, creating oxygen and water, and he's got a month to do it. He's got a month's worth of resources. And so I think there's a lot of science involved in like how to create his own little like environment so that he can survive for however long it takes before somebody can come and rescue him. And Doggy says a static quit. I don't know. So yeah, I haven't seen that, but But yeah, that's one of the films I have to see one of these times on TV. I finally saw the other night, Sweetie and I finally saw Batman versus Superman. Oh yeah, Linda says it's on Netflix. Yeah, that's where we saw it on Netflix. Batman versus Superman. So, does anyone have any funny Friday jokes? We haven't told any jokes yet. We need to have a joke, at least one joke, for our last funny Friday of the year, the last broadcast of Live with Lorielle New of 2016. I can say I will see you next year. David Jones says the joke of 2016 is that we are waiting for you, Lorielle, to get your shit together. That, wait, what? Yeah, that's what my therapist said too. No, yeah, no, that's what I said. Let's go play with bikes. Let's go play in the street. Oh no. And yeah, if for anyone who's keeping track of like how many people have died in this last week, there was like 3 more actors, musicians, celebrities, people. I just saw headlines like somebody from General Hospital, like everybody's dying. The end of the last week of the year is a really stressful week for people because apparently tons of people dropped dead last week of the year. Wait, what? You didn't think what was true, Laura? Hey, good looking guy. Hello. Thanks for checking in. Happy New Year. Sam says his New Year's resolution is to get better at pretending to know the words to old lang syne. I'm not sure. Linda says Hugh Hefner died. Wait, is that real? Sometimes they put out fake news stories. Like somebody put out a fake story that Britney Spears died the other day, but she didn't. I haven't seen that, but I wouldn't be surprised because he is very old. Though Ava Gabor died. Ava Gabor died, though she's kind of been, I believe she was been on a feeding tube and slightly comatose and in dementia for like the last 5 years. And I'm not sure if she was really, really alive or if her husband, who's kind of a criminal, kind of not such a great guy, I think he was keeping her alive just for the Zsa Gabor. I'm sorry, said the wrong one. He was one of these guys that was like, trying to sell pictures of her in hospital beds, and he was the one like trying to sell rights. He's trying to sell rights to her funeral, like really kind of sleazy, like not really respecting her, just like how much more money can I like wring out of this woman's life. So Yeah, the fake Prince Von asshole. Hey, good looking guy. Happy New Year's. Oh, Sam says the word to New Year's Eve. When old acquaintance be forgot, unless, of course, those tests. What? I don't know the words to it either. Old acquaintance be forgot. Dun, 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 dun. I know the melody. I do not know the words either. In fact, I've never even noticed that I don't know the words because it's one of those songs that when you sing it on New Year's Eve, you're usually drunk. So you don't know the words and you realize that you don't know the words because you're like, Happy New Year. You were like blowing that little noisemaker thing. So woohoo! Happy New Year. What do you, and good looking guy, I hope you're doing something fun for the New Year's. Champagne drunk? No! Who gets drunk on champagne? Hey, Tesis. And Tesis has just invited me to a hotel in New York to watch the ball drop. Wait, is that a euphemism? Come on over to my hotel room and watch the balls drop. Linda says she's going to watch some ball dropping herself. Wait a minute, Linda. Yeah, when I was little, our New Year's celebration was watch the New Year's Eve ball drop show on TV and make root beer floats. That was our celebration. Root beer floats. Linda says Guy Lombardo. No, no, Dick Clark. Guy Lombardo. that's going way back there. And David Jones says his little stuffed shrimp. David Jones says he's going to watch the ball drop with stuffed shrimp. Yeah. So, all right. So, are there? We need one Funny Friday joke to finish off the year. So, I don't have any jokes for Funny Friday. And Linda says she wishes she had somebody to kiss at midnight. Tisa says, knock, knock. Who's there? Tisa. Knock, knock. Oh, well, that's nice, Linda. Okay. And David Jones has our joke, our New Year's Eve joke. On New Year's Eve, Marilyn stood up in the local pub and said that it was time to get ready. At the stroke of midnight, she wanted every husband to be standing next to the one person who made his life worth living. Well, it was kind of embarrassing as the clock struck and the bartender was suddenly crushed to death. Ah, bump. I love you, Mr. Bartender. No, I love you, Mr. Bartender. And Tisa says his dream for 2017 is to walk a red carpet with Lorielle New. Ah, you can dream bigger than that, Tisas. Thank you. And Wing Doggy says, will you let me kiss you at midnight? I'm sorry, Wing Doggy. My midnight kisses are already reserved. I've already booked that. Yeah. And Linda says her dream or her resolution is to finish her book. Woohoo! I think you can do it, Linda. So, woohoo! So anyhow, Happy New Year! Woohoo! Okay, so we had our last joke of 2016. Woohoo! I will be back here Monday, 2017. I will be back here next year. Don't talk to me for another year. Don't talk to me until next year. I don't want to talk to you until next year. All right, so I am just about to sign off. But I want to thank you all for another year together. Thank you for all of your help and support and friendship and encouragement and patience with me as I've bumbled my way through this challenging year. So thank you so much for being there for me. I've had some ups and downs this year. It's been a challenging year, so thank you. Tisa says we love you. Thank you, Tisas. I love you all too. All right, so I'm signing off for 2016. Happy New Year to you all. Thank you so much. I love you. Kisses for everybody. And yes, I should be back Monday. Monday? Yes, Monday of the next year. Bye. I love you all. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. And many more. That's a birthday song. Bye.